T-Mill, come out and play.
Play it loud.
We're changing the status quo one voice at a time through music, edutainment, children, and awareness. We're progressing and preserving the culture through real conversations with people who've had real success. Multicultural artists and musicians, models, entrepreneurs, innovators, and activists. This is Paradox East, and you are in tune with T-Mill. Powered by the MaitlandConservatory.org.
Thank you for listening to In Tune with T-Mill.
Paradox East Radio, paradoxeast.org. We are live back in the building at the Maitland Conservatory. I got a special guest, man, in the building. You will now be encouraged and entertained. Nothing will change until you change something, and we are here to change the status quo one more time. Big shout out to the Yala Yande, Primrose Yala, Cody Gopher for saluting and quarterbacking this play right here. I definitely appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, we need therapy this year. Like we need some laughs. We need some meditation. We need to get back outside. And the Yala that's getting all that together, a professional out here. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all tell jokes online. A lot of y'all tell jokes on Facebook, and don't nobody laugh. You got to get a professional. You know what I mean? Some people laughing at you, not with you. You got to get a professional out here. And this man, when the term going viral still means something.
Okay.
That means you're doing something right.
Okay.
And when people are taking notice, like Earthquake, when you've got, news outlets out in Denver, like playing your shit, you know what I mean?
Positive, though. All positive.
All positive.
All positive.
Junior, a fool, is in the building with Paradox East Radio. How's it going, y'all?
Man, I appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's your year been going, man?
It's been going,
Yeah.
Everything is everything. Like, it's great to be alive.
Yes,
around this time, it's so scary. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's like trying to figure out what's going on with everybody. I mean, like just everybody. I just take it in.
It's an uncertainty, like just taking it as it comes to you.
Possibilities is crazy too. So what are you looking at?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Yeah. So listen, man, we're here to talk about, your career, how it's going off in a great trajectory. A lot of people are picking it up. A lot of people are tuning in and paying attention. How does that feel, all this wave that's going on at one time? How are you dealing with it?
You know what? It's like I've been preparing for it. Low key though. Like the natural rules that you learn, how to stay humble, how to and then you get to put it to the test. Like, are you really humble? Or do you really follow this path that you be talking at? So it's exciting for me to feel like I really lived that.
Got you. Nice.
And at the same time, it's no better feeling than seeing somebody else smile because of you.
Wow, that's a power, man. You know what I mean? Like that, we watch the Avengers. We see people with superpowers, but the ability to evoke emotion is a power. If you can make someone cry, if you can make someone laugh, that's a power, man. You know what I mean? And then when you become like yourself, when you can do it on cue, you know what I'm saying? When you got punchlines, when you're like, I'm gonna make you laugh all right here, watch. And then it happens and you're like,
it's crazy because it's like me every day. This is me on a Wednesday at 3:00. This is so to see how the progression that's came, it ain't running out. I ain't so that's the best part about it. I can forever make you smile if you wanted to smile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
And let's talk about the progression. So where from how did you get here? Like when did you start deciding to take it seriously, starting getting into comedy and being an entertainer? How did you progress to that moment?
you know, it's funny. It's like everybody, you know, finding your lane, and then you strike on what you naturally just in love with anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I've always, like, since a kid, I've always known I was different in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's stories, it's whatever, you know, people go through stuff, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, for
So
sure.
it's always, but like, it's crazy, unique things that got me here. Like, growing up, I watched Jamie Foxx.
Mhm.
The Jamie Foxx show that they watch now,
Yeah.
I have that on tape. Every episode on tape, VHS, where I used to just watch it. Like,
Yeah.
so learning versatility of just making people feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it struck, I mean, I've been doing this. You can go back to my, like, earlier social media,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see videos, same type of videos, me just filling it out. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Me just talking about something, an idea, but everybody can relate to it.
What's something that when you go back and look at how you started up until now, what's one thing that you look back and you look at yourself and you go, I've gotten a lot better with that?
I've gotten a lot better with the direct message.
Okay.
You can, like, it used to take me a minute to have to correlate the comedy
Mm-hmm.
with the actual topic that I'm trying to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just making light of something that we all can go through. We all can relate. The gas prices going up, sun being hot. You know, like but the time that it takes me to do that,
Mm-hmm.
it's instantaneous now. It took me a while to build that up.
Yeah.
So, like, you go to my earlier videos and it's like 3-4 minutes. Now I can make you laugh in a minute. That's a skill.
Yeah, for
See
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure,
Like, that's a
for sure.
skill.
Absolutely, because you said something there where, again, it takes a lot of people, some people, a long time to get to where they're trying to go. And then, but the journey of getting there and knowing, okay, don't go this way, don't go that way, or,
Yeah.
you know, don't take this shortcut, I can do it this way, and how to finesse it. And you've learned that. So that's good to reflect and see where you're going. Let's talk about this event, man. Outside, there was so many events happening for Juneteenth, and I kept seeing this one. I was like, this one gonna be different. Like, this is different.
So me and my guy, shout out to Willie Wonka, my partner in this, man. We started this when the pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
2020, we started because, you know, everybody was stuck in. It was a lot of depression, and, you know, I'm big on mental health. I'm big on what's your mind like,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like it starts there with everybody, making the world a better place for everybody to live in. You got to already just be thinking like you want to live in a good world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the depression, we figured it was when they took all the restrictions off and we could come back outside. We was like, well, we outside.
We outside, y'all.
And everybody had a eagerness to go outside, but they had nowhere to go. So we was like, well, okay, we'll just put on a barbecue that everybody could come to.
Yeah.
Kids, your mama, your grandma could come here. She could get a free hot dog, a free hamburger, piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Listen to some tunes. We got a DJ that's gonna play everything. Like, we got a versatile. You know, we're gonna show our versatility.
Yeah.
But the main thing is we want y'all to enjoy life, because you're making it through.
Yeah.
You getting through this. So.
Because it did something to everyone, you know, just being inside for 2 years, you know what I mean?
Ugly.
And yeah.
And that was my viral moment. Like, I had been doing this, but it took everybody being inside, not having no time on their hands to see me. And, like, be like, oh, he trying to talk to me. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to think whatever happens, but you just play with it, and it's the card. So.
Yeah. And you deal with it, you know, as those cards are dealt, you know what I mean, and how it comes down. For you, what's what's the biggest challenge you face now, as you're going into 2022, 2023, you're being picked up on outlets and being recognized. So for you, what's the next biggest challenge that you are overcoming?
I mean, if we being honest, it's making this a profit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Turning this into revenue. Like, I could do this all day,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't gonna pay the bills. It ain't gonna supply. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel the obligation, the duty, just in life, just as my sole purpose or whatever
Yeah.
whatever you have a cause for.
Yeah.
I feel my duty to do this,
Mm-hmm.
but it has to make sense. It has to be able to,
If it don't make dollars.
and if it don't make dollars, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's been the biggest like, how do you put a price on making somebody happy? But it is a skill.
Yeah, for sure.
See what I'm saying?
For
It's
sure.
a talent. It's something that should be
Mm-hmm.
once you get to a certain level. But
And I think we're in an interesting time where you can pretty much make a business out of anything.
out of anything,
You know what I mean? And it takes some finessing, and it takes some, how to do it and putting things
And
together.
learning the new landscapes.
Yeah.
Like, it's different. It's different landscapes now. Like,
Mhm.
what and then it's the battle of the heart, right?
Mm.
I want to make you feel good anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a price on that?
That's deep. Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I have a lot of battles with myself
Mm-hmm.
as far as reaching out, promotion, like,
Mhm.
making those connections, trying to really see where it leads. Because at the end of the day, I just want to make
And I
y'all
think-
feel good, right?
And I think though you make it a balance, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you can balance doing, community events, outreach, being in the community or doing things for just the love, you know what I mean? And then this is the business, you know what I'm saying? So I can balance it 50-50 and turn it just like kind of adopt some of the modern, comedians and the way they're going, but then adopt some of that and like, all right, I'm gonna take some of this and use some of this, but then I'm gonna also do some new things with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try some new ideas and try a new approach to make a couple dollars, because there's when comedians get paid, there's no Medicare, no Social Security, there's no
Right.
medical insurance,
Right.
there's no
And you
and
still
that's
gotta-
entertainment. You know what I
They
mean?
still coming for them taxes.
Right? They definitely got to pay them damn
They
taxes.
still coming for them taxes. So
You got to
I
pay them
did-
taxes.
And then it's a hard position to be in when, like, I feel for the comics that actually do make it. You know? Like, I know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm up there.
Mm-hmm.
If we just talking about pure comedy,
Yeah.
pure way of delivery and all that,
Yes,
like,
sir.
I feel like I'm up there.
Yeah.
But it's the lane, it's the
Mhm.
look, it's the who you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's the what are you willing to give for it, right?
The sacrifice.
Yeah, because I come when you building it,
Mm-hmm.
you start at the foundation, and the foundation for a lot of us,
Mhm.
especially minority, black, you know what I'm saying? I'm so pro black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of us, our foundation literally is the bottom.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to find your way up, and it's, I won't say it's the easiest, but it's the battle that we all know about.
Yeah. What is that sacrifice for you? So you think about, I make this example to my son. He's doing football, and there's days where he could be in the gym,
Yeah.
but he's playing games or he's playing with his friends, which is fine.
Right.
And there's days where he could be practicing
Right.
or watching tape or something like that, but he's
The
doing
ones
some
that
other
make
things.
it skip those days.
There you go. So it's like, what is that sacrifice for you? Because there's as sports entertainers or production or any passion or anything in life, I think people they sacrifice a little bit of social
Right.
things. You know what I mean? Hanging out, going to the movies,
Right.
barbecues, birthdays, things like that.
And maybe it's it's to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm not a go out type of guy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
but my family important.
For sure.
Making
For sure.
I'm paying my bills is important. So sometimes the sacrifice is that. Like, I'll sacrifice trying to make my family happy over trying to make what makes me happy, in general, the world happy. You see what I'm saying? So that's probably my biggest sacrifice, is balancing actually living life as opposed to enjoying life, like making people happy, doing what I'm pursuing. Because at the end of the day, you know, I look at it as an obligation. Everybody else doesn't.
No, not right now. You know what I mean? Because everything that we're doing now, we got to remind ourselves that it's not for today.
Exactly.
This is for 10 years down the road.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to
Yes,
see I can stop for a minute and breathe and, you know, enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I got to get back in, because in 10 years, I'm going to say whatever we did 10 years ago is why we're here now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the pace is the pace.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody's pace is different.
Everybody's pace is different, and
Yeah.
the pace is the pace. So
Yeah.
you never think about it until you actually get done with the run, or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
As long as you finish, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And so, you know, in my head, I'm not going quick enough.
Mm.
And everybody, you know, in other people's head, it might be, you right on track, you doing it. Like, you know, I get a lot of that. I get
Yeah.
a lot of, like, I'm at the stage now where I get recognized going out. You know, somebody might want a picture or something. And they like, you know,
Nice.
you proud of. Right. You see that? You say nice. I say that ain't good enough.
There you go. And keep
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't good enough for me. Like, you know, the attention ain't what I want. But I know it's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
see what I'm
Because
saying?
there was a
Yeah.
time when nobody recognized.
Right.
You know what I'm
So-
saying?
And you got to prepare for that.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you got to get your family and your supporters prepared for that. Like,
So what do you think of, now, did you mention earlier you're working on a movie or writing a movie or
Yeah.
because I want to see more of that, you know what I mean, from because I miss the Jamie Foxx show. And we got some good shows, you know, that are out now, but I feel like the 90s was like something was in the water somewhere. It was like boom, show after show after show after show after show. And now you have the ability, you got cameramen, you got camera women, you got social media, all the phones can shoot movies.
of originality.
Something different, like a different perspective. It can't be the
The
same.
original different perspective.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, what I liked about the Jamie Foxx show was that nothing was too negative. If you think about the Jamie Foxx show, he took you down a lot of lanes.
Yeah.
He lost his job. He was trying to chase a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He living with his family. If you really think about the Jamie Foxx show, he came to live with his auntie and them. He was broke.
Yeah.
Like, as a grown man. Like,
Yeah.
but nobody even pays it the come up. Like, you watched it. You see what I'm saying? He got the girl he wanted. He got the job he wanted. And he put comedy to that. So, you know, I want to bring that back. I want to bring, so like this movie, as you was asking, like, I want to bring back just the pure element of just seeing a movie and not expecting him to want to sell dope or him to family, and now somebody looking for him. So, like, just a natural day, like a movie that'll just describe a natural.
Because that's not everybody's experience.
Goes through, like, but you can relate.
You can relate, but it's like you don't have to. There's got to be another perspective.
And nobody's living like that right now. Like, I'm just being honest. Who the last dope boy we seen make it? Like, when the last kingpin you done heard of that just didn't have?
Right.
I ain't
They
seen
came
no
up.
real money since 2007. Like, so all that's dead. Like, all the hype around, like let's focus on just everyday moments.
Yeah.
And see the happiness in that. Like, so I just
Are we gonna see a film coming soon or
something in the works? You know.
Cool.
You know, hopefully I don't have to shoot it by myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you
I'm
won't,
willing
because
to do
again,
it.
everybody that's watching, listen. There's
shout
somebody
out to
that's
y'all.
watching now that
Shout out
said,
to
"I'm
y'all.
waiting to get on a project. Like I'm dope behind the camera, or I'm a great AD, or I'm good." Like, and they've been waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to get
what
their
I'm
shine on.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm waiting on. I know I can't do all this by myself. The problem is I've been alone this whole time, so I feel like I got to do it by myself. So it be flaws in me too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I reach out. You know,
Yeah.
maybe I don't reach out enough.
Well,
But I also don't get the response I need enough.
And everybody, you know, some people don't be ready to go when it's time to go. You know, it's like, hey, he's ready now. You know what I mean? Like now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit him up like in the comments or you watching this, hit him up now. You know what I mean, to make it happen. And the crazy part is, I was talking to shout out to Alex Gibson with Cinepros. He was talking about shooting videos overseas, but in 2 different locations, you know, and how these filmmakers and music directors are working together. They're hopping on a call and they're like, all right, you're in Europe. Can you get me these shots? Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
And then I'm in the States. I'm going to get these shots. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to put them together.
And it's not just like, you know, this is when my arrogance get into it, right? Because I feel like I have the Tupac effect.
Okay.
I'm not saying it that big. I'm not Tupac. Okay. But in the saying of, I might not be the one to change the world, but I will affect the mind.
Yeah, spark the brain.
I will spark it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that. Like in this lane that I'm in, I might not get it, but like at least we start thinking about it. Like, how can I work with these people that be in small markets, small areas that, you know, and maybe they can't get to you. Maybe you can't get to them. Maybe you don't even want to get to them, but you would work with them if they was around. Yeah. Let's make them around. Let's figure that out. It's time to start tapping into, you know, these holes, these holes in the wall that like you could see a little shining light through, you know, and I feel like I'm one of them.
Gotcha.
One of them.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and find out how we can get in touch with Junior Fool, how we can book him, how we can get some shows going and whatnot, and drop your questions in the chat room. And then if you are watching this and it's on the replay or the archive or whatever, drop your questions in the chat room. I've got them tagged. He will see them, and we will get your questions answered. All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Paradox East Radio, In Tune with T-Mill is brought to you by the following sponsors. We'll be right back.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
I've been going on and on forever. Them haters probably wonder when I'm gon' stop, never. Most of it's been good, but I seen some bad weather. And niggas who want Chanel wouldn't even give me an umbrella. But I ain't tripping, I made $1 million on my own. May come to your surprise, but I pictured it all along. When I was 16, finna get put out my home. Not a man make the money, my nigga, my money grown. And I can do what I want. When
Welcome to Maitland Online, where your dreams meet the skills they need to be successful, where you are no longer just dreaming, but doing. Powered by Maitland Conservatory. Learn more, be more.
Support for In Tune with T-Mill comes from the Melanin Pride magazine and merchandise, where representation matters. The Melanin Pride is a publishing outlet based out of Alabama for Black-owned and minority businesses worldwide. The Melanin Pride magazine is a place where Black and brown entrepreneurs can showcase their talents, business, and organizations around the world. More information available at themelaninpride.com. For 10% off your purchase, enter the promo code TMILL10. That's TMILL10. In Tune with T-Mill is powered by the Maitland Conservatory, a modern arts education entity designed to give students hands-on training and experience in areas such as music production, contemporary instrument training, vocal coaching, songwriting, music business, music engineering, and much more. Now offering interactive virtual lessons. More information at themaitlandconservatory.org.
It's showtime, everybody! Showtime!
What up, party people? It's about that time. Kaz 31st birthday party.
Hold up.
It's Kaz 90s throwback birthday party, hosted by Jay, the Misfit, and Paradox East Radio, with DJ performances and much more. Friday, August 19th, from 8 p.m.
Till midnight.
at Sincere Event Studio,
2107 Meridian Street, Huntsville, Alabama.
It's Kaz 90s throwback birthday party.
And you better bring a gift for the birthday girl, or you might not get in.
Paradox East Radio, paradoxeast.org. Again, big shout out to all of the sponsors, those that are, again, helping to keep our lights on, you know what I mean, so we can keep continuing to do conversations like this. So big shout out to the Maitland Conservatory, big shout out to the Melanin Pride magazine. Also, big shout out to Kaz 31st birthday party. You can catch us hosting. This is going to be our first radio station hosting birthday party. This is going to be August 19th at Sincere Event Studio. We got a DJ. There's going to be a throwback 90s party. Everybody's invited. Oh, yeah, definitely pull up.
Show up for that.
Pull up for that. That's going to be the move, man. August 19th, Leo season, 90s bit. What's your favorite? You mentioned Jamie Foxx show. That's a dope show from the 90s to 2000s. What's your favorite group from the 90s?
Easy.
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 He said easy. Landslide.
Boys to Men.
Ooh, okay.
Easy. Boys to Men. Hey, stop.
You know what I
playing,
mean?
man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be in them talent shows too, trying to sing it.
See?
What? Like, yeah, man.
Hey, before the verses, there was Junior. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So we are talking to Junior, a fool, comedian, entertainer, businessman, and talking about his journey. Before the break, we were talking about how he came up in comedy, how he's been going viral, how people have been picking up his events and picking up his coverage, and just following his journey. And now we're talking about the things that he's got coming up. You know, we're talking about films coming up. We're talking about TV shows and shows. So again, people want to also know: are you going to be doing any single show, like comedy shows, or comedy tours, things like that?
You know, I mean, I'm always on the open mics. I'm hitting the open mics here in the cities, in Huntsville, Alabama, 256 stand up, Hunts Vegas.
Yeah, quarter 6.
Stop playing. But everywhere I touch, I just came back from Chicago like a week ago. I was at the Comedy House.
I'm headed up there next week. Yeah.
Comedy Bar. Yeah, that's what I meant. Comedy Bar. Went on, did a set there. Like, so I'm reaching out, you know. My name ain't as big yet, but I'm building it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel good about it. I'm like the underground rapper that, like, you're going to have to know about. You know, so I got a couple shows that we're going to line up for July. You know, we're going to try to holler at Earthquake, see if we can get some business popping.
Definitely. Hey, one of y'all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that know Earthquake.
Tell him, man, he probably my uncle for real. Tell him.
Because Earthquake reshared one of your videos.
Yeah, man, I'm on this page. I'm on a lot of people page, man. Like, the social media, like, and what is crazy, because I'm an 80s baby, so I ain't really the social media type. That's what people don't get. Like, if I didn't have these videos to post, I wouldn't post anything.
Yeah.
So it'd be crazy. But, like, yeah, man, Fat Joe reached out to me. He was trying to charge me, though. Fat Joe, you was trying to charge me to promote me, or your manager. I don't think it was you, because you ain't got time.
Yeah.
It was probably your manager or somebody that laughed at my video and wanted
gotta relax.
wanted me to pay. Gotta relax.
They gotta relax.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I done did some. DC didn't put me on his page before his story. Like, you know, I'm out. I'm getting out there. we working. Man.
Because again, like, and to some people that may discount what that means, or they don't see. They may go, what is that? What that means is they recognize something. You know what I mean? And maybe y'all just share whatever you want on your page and don't even have no thought behind it, which is cool. Right. But again, it takes a lot for somebody to use their platform to promote somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
No
they have no reason.
No reason to.
You know, so that's dope.
As you learn, the higher the hierarchy goes,
mm-hmm.
it's more calculated decisions when they putting something on their page.
For sure.
Not putting anything on their page. So
For
to
sure.
get on these certain pages where it's prestige, it's legends, it's people that's respected. It's you know,
that lets you know you're doing something right.
I'm doing something.
You're doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
You probably just ain't got the time to holler at your boy.
Yeah. But it's a recognition. It's like, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it up.
And I'm definitely
I see you.
letting them know. I'm trying to be seen.
Yeah.
So like it's good, man. We'll see, man. I'm excited about the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really focus on the struggles of it. Like,
mm-hmm.
I think that's part of it. So it's
gotta focus on the positive. Yeah. Well, how can people get in contact with you for booking? If they want to do parties, if they want to do comedy shows, if they want to do a backyard barbecue again, you know what I mean, or whatever.
We can go to the socials, of course. It's Junior Fool on everything. Junior Fool on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's Junior Fool. It's only one Junior that's a fool like me. You know what I'm talking about? It's only one. So, but you can hit the email leot.crawford@yahoo. You know, I'm still a Yahoo guy from way back then. I still have my same, and like you ain't got a Hotmail. Like, no, I still have my. Wasn't nobody sending me nothing back then, so I'm gonna get all the residual value.
The fact that he still got a Yahoo let you know that he take care of his furniture and his cars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look, people don't know I got a degree from A&M.
Yeah.
I went to a HBCU. Shout out to
Bulldogs.
Accounting degree. You know what I'm saying? So
it is.
Like I look for residual value in everything. I'm trying to win on every loss that I take.
Yeah. Get something back. You know what I'm saying? Man, we appreciate you again for pulling up. And again, like I tell everyone that pulls up through here, this is your platform. You know, if people aren't doing things, if people aren't doing things to change the status quo, we don't have a job. So you got to keep doing what you're doing so we can have a place to talk about it. So anytime you want to pull up, anytime you want to talk about anything, you let us know. This is your seat, this is your mic, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Everybody on Junior Fool's platform, thank you guys for tuning in and continue to support this guy, continue to push. And again, we spend all this time, with pushing other comedians and pushing other entertainers, but what are we doing for our local? The people that stay right next door to us. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you really like. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So the ones that may be able to give you a ride to work. Like, some of these guys don't even stay in your city.
Money, though. I'm gonna need gas money.
It'll be about $50. You can't do the old $5. $5 used to get along.
Now $5 will get you cussed out.
You need about 30.
Yeah. It's gonna take me $5 to come get you. What I'm gonna do on the ride back. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So man, y'all tap in, check in. Thank you guys for watching Paradox East Radio, paradoxeast.org. Intune and T-Mill, we are powered by the Maitland Conservatory. So make sure you guys check into the Maitland Conservatory as well. And catch me weekday mornings on 94.1 WHRP with Tony Terrell. Tony with T-Mill in the morning every weekday morning. Or you can check it out online at WHRPFM.com. All right? We are out. You guys have an awesome weekend, an awesome afternoon, and smile.
And a little more after that.